Hey there guys, so what we're doing today is I'm going to show you here, I've got the OneBlade 360, I also have this CAVEEM double-edge safety razor, and we're going to do a bit of a comparison. I'm going to use both of these, and we're going to talk about kind of who each one is for, kind of what results you're going to expect out of these, if you could possibly even use these together, because I think this may become part of my routine where I use both of these here and there. But they're very different purposes. Honestly, this one over here, the OneBlade, is meant to really not get the closest shave. It's meant for people that get irritation. It's gonna be, about like a 0.5 millimeter length it's gonna go to. So you're not gonna get that baby smooth, shave with this one. The safety razors, on the other hand, these are meant to give you, the absolute closest shave. So for someone that's dealing with irritation, you may kind of think that you need to lean towards something like this, like the OneBlade. And I will say, I'm someone that I have got irritation in the past. I definitely don't have like a severe case when I do that where I break out or anything. With the OneBlades, I have this one, I have the Pro version. I have never experienced any irritation following a shave with those. So the nice thing is you can also use this OneBlade wet or dry. With the safety razors, you're pretty much having to use these wet. You're gonna lather up, either use some shaving cream or use some other kind of shaving gel, which is what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna do both of these at once here. I'm gonna do one side of my face with the OneBlade, the other side of my face with the safety razor, and we'll kind of show you a comparison. So the OneBlade I bought myself, I got the Pro version initially, then I tried the 360, tried the Intimate to test that out. So this company here with these safety razors, they're called CAVEEM. These are very affordable safety razors. You can see this is the champagne matte, and then this is their metallic black color. There's also like a rose gold version as well for ladies. But I really like the look of these. These are only about 1.46 ounces. See, they're pretty nicely balanced here. You can kind of see that. So they're relatively lightweight. They're not super heavy. With these, you really do want to kind of let the weight of this kind of do the work for you. So you're not really supposed to be applying a lot of pressure, but we'll get into that here. Let's get lathered up, and I'm going to show you kind of my routine for this and what I would recommend. So again, really from the start with the OneBlade, you really wouldn't have to kind of do this. A lot of the time when I shave, I do just end up doing that dry. So what I've got, this is just like a shave cream, they call it. This is kind of like a gel. So this is what I've been using, and you'll be able to see this, I think, a lot better compared to shaving cream, which would be kind of hard to visualize. So we'll do my right, your left with, I'm going to use the OneBlade 360 here. So you can see first pass there, that's what it looks like. Just want to turn around here to get the jawline. So really that's it for the OneBlade here. Rinse that side off. The nice thing is then here you can get your ears. All right, so that's about half my face there, and then able to get the ears pretty effectively too. So we'll show you a comparison in a second here. For now, we'll go on to the safety razor. So with these safety razors, they're a lot easier to use than regular kind of cartridge razors because they come apart. Typically you're gonna get, a little better quality out of these. You might be using a blade for like 3 to 5 shaves roughly, and then kind of getting rid of the blade. But these ones, they come in these 3 pieces. So it's as simple as, You literally load your blade onto here. You know, you put this piece on top and you'll have your blade kind of sandwiched in between there, and then you just literally screw the handle on. And then just like that, that's kind of all you got to do. So for taking them apart and cleaning them too, it's a little bit easier. You know, you're not going to get hair and stuff all kind of stuck in between there. You can take it apart, you know, let it dry. So this one I have all set up here. So this is what I'm going to use on the left side for me, right side for you. So we'll do this part. So with the safety razor, you want to go more like 30 to 45 degrees, and you want to do more quick passes, you know, maybe more like 2-inch kind of passes with it or so, kind of the shorter better. So you can see here, you know, I'm very effectively already kind of got my cheek. And then since this is a double blade, I can flip this around once it starts getting full and use this other side before I have to rinse it out. So you see here. So the other thing, you can see there that's pretty effective. That's getting a good amount of the hair there. The other thing with these, and the bottom of these safety razors are nice because as you can see, you kind of have those channels open there. So I can easily rinse this out also and clean it for my next pass. But someone, you know, if you really want to get the best out of these, if you want to get the closest shave, then you want to come back. So pretty easy to create that edge line there. Good, I just checked that and you can see that it looks like. So we'll finish up here. Good here. Around the jaw, could be a little tricky. So now I'm going to start coming up. Basically, going to do the same pass through the areas as before, but now you can go against the grain. And there's really no tugging or pulling with this blade here. So with these safety razors, they sell their own. They do give you a starter pack of like 5. So these ones have been pretty darn good, actually. Might be able to hear that. But again, with this, I'm just letting the blade pretty much do all the work for me. You know, you're kind of just dragging it. And once you get the angle down, you know, there's maybe a little bit of a learning curve with that angle at first. But once you get that down, I haven't nicked myself at all here. I have a little spot here, but that was... who maybe are using that for the very first time. But yeah, so I've got that half of my face done. Got the other half with the OneBlade, so let's take a look. Let's see. Do I want to try this on my ear? I don't think I do. This is pretty tight. Yeah, we'll stick with the OneBlade for that. All right, so I washed off. This is the safety razor side. This is nice and smooth. I mean, this is the, you know, baby bottom smooth on this side here. And, you know, to the touch normally, like my wife, honestly, you know, there's been times where she's like, oh, you shaved. And I've just used the OneBlade and I haven't got that close of a shave. This one, you know, it's not too bad right now. Obviously, I think the safety razor shave is probably going to last me like another day and feel a little better longer. If I'm kind of wiping up though, going back and forth, that's where I really feel this is the OneBlade side. We'll see if you can kind of see there. You know, there's really not a lot of visible stubble, but you know, you could kind of feel it. As far as the cheeks here though and everything, like this is super soft. using that safety razor. And I'll say definitely can feel a little more in the neck area on the OneBlade side. This is a little bit more grisly compared to over here. Again, you're going like right down to the skin. You're going really tight and close with the safety razor. So if you're someone who is really sensitive to shaving, then that's probably not going to be for you. But you know, if you are, again, I haven't had any irritation whatsoever using any of the OneBlades. All the blades on here are the same. The OneBlade Pro 360, they all fit in, I'll say at least. So if you eject this, the little kind of mechanism on here, they all fit in the same way. So you could put this on the Pro, you could put this on the 360 and face, body, whatever. You can put this on the Intimate and they'll all work. So the only thing that's different is, you know, the guards get a little bit different, the battery sizes and capacities and stuff like that. But otherwise, those blades, they say they last 3 to 4 months. I probably shave like 3 days a week, and I've got those to last me like 1.5 years. So I don't think you need to buy them that often. And from some of the other videos I've done, a lot of other people, you know, basically say the same thing, and that they've really stretched how long they're using those OneBlade blades. And again, on these blades for the safety razors, people say, you know, you should change these out like 3 to 7 shaves. It really depends. Probably again depends on, you know, how thick your beard is, what you're really going through and stuff, how much stubble, how many times you're shaving in a week. But with those, like I said, you get 5 initially. Those blades are usually typically pretty affordable, and you could buy those in bulk then. So as far as the price for these are only 10 bucks. The 5 blades and then your actual, you know, handle and the razor itself. I think this is a really great deal for 10 bucks. I haven't shaved with the safety razor in probably like 2-3 years, and I tried it out. I nicked myself once on the very first time getting back into it, and it's been fine ever since. So I think it's a relatively low learning curve. You just got to go a little bit at that angle and just remember to kind of let the, you know, the weight of this do most of the work for you. So as far as portability goes, I do think it's easier for me to throw a OneBlade in a bag. You know, this you got to worry about. I think, you know, they make other covers for these and everything, but you know, you got a blade here that if you grab this with a bare hand, you can cut yourself. So you got to watch with some things like that. With these OneBlades, it's really pretty simple. You usually get a little cover like this, and you can clip that on, and then I just throw this into my backpack or into my little, you know, toiletry bag here. So I think for portability wise, and compared to the safety razor side over here. Again, it's definitely more smooth using that safety razor. But if you're someone who's just, you know, you want to maybe just dry shave, do it quick and dirty, you know, be able to have something you could take with you, then the OneBlade's a really good option. But I think for me, honestly, I'll probably be using like the safety razor. You know, if I've got an event I'm going to, or, you know, wedding, something like that, you know, I'll probably use this and, you know, get a really nice close shave. And then other times, if I'm just, you know, going out the door quick and I really need to get a quick shave, I'll just continue to use this OneBlade. Probably just keep taking this with me on trips and things like that. You know, if I'm flying or we're driving somewhere going out of town, I'm probably going to be taking that OneBlade. And then of course, one of the other benefits you get with one of these OneBlades is the fact that I can then use this, you know, on my nose, and I can kind of shave nose hair. I can get my ears, stuff like that too. It's just a little bit more versatile. So I think I'm going to do a dedicated review of these CAVEEM safety razors on the channel here. Let me know in the comments if you do want to see that. I've done a ton of videos though on the OneBlade models, so make sure I'll have at the end here all those popping up. I'll put some of the links if you want to pick any of these up in the description and the comments. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.